Hello, my peeps. I have some things from the dollar bead box. And this is what was in it. Oop, some of the beads, most of the beads. I used some of them. But I'm like, I have this strand and they're like 2mm beads. They're so tiny. They're tiny, these are tiny, and I thought, thread and needle. I'm going to try and make a bracelet. So I haven't done bead weaving in quite a while, and I usually use a video to get me through, but I think I know what I'm doing. I don't know. It's been a while. So here's my stop bead. I got to put on a stop bead. So I'm going to bring that all the way down. And what I did, this wingspan of, leave myself some room down here at the end. And we're going to go back through again. And the wingspan is, you take your thread and you start from one fingertip, go all the way down your arm, across your chest, keep reeling it out till you get to the under your other fingertips. So it's like spreading your wings like you're ready to fly. And that's how long this thread is. So now I have my stop bead. It usually is a stop bead that doesn't belong in your piece. So I'm going to, oh gosh, here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I'm going to put on. Bring it all the way down. All the way down to my stop bead. Now, I'm going to go back through the first one. Just the first one. That's it. And pull. And we have like a little flower. Now you want to reinforce this, so I'm going to go through it again. So I'm going to go back through. Hang on. There we go. I'm going to go back through all of them again. Kind of keep it taut. Kind of keep it tight a little bit. There's 3. Now 4. The 4th one, which is the first one we went through. Pull and pull nice and snug. And now I need to reposition my needle out here to this one. So I'm going to come through this one. And now I need to pick up 3 more. 1, 2, whoops, fell off. 2, hang on to it, and 3. These are like, they're not really round, they're kind of oval beads. And I'm going to go, see how the string is coming down through it. So that's where I'm going to go, down through it. There we go. And pull. And there we go. We have the start of our bracelet. So I'm going to reposition my needle to get all the way out to this end piece. And go through this one. And then, ooh, pull on it. Pull, pull, pull. Keep it tight. There we go. And now I'm going to go back through the 4th one. We can go back through all of them, actually. I think I'm going to go back through all of them just to reinforce it. Come back through, back through. So you can get through 2 of them. And then we're going to come back up through these 2. There. There we go. Okay, keep this like this. And we're going to pick up 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go up through this one. See how that one's coming out there? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to come down and pull. And reinforce. So we're going to reinforce it by going back through all of them. So I'm going to go through these 2. And then the next 2. These 2 right here. Whoop. And pull. All right, now we want to get out to this end piece out here, so we're going to go back through both of them, this one and that one. Yeah, through there. There we go. Now we're both through both of them. And pull. Okay. That I want like that. There we go. That's how I want it to look. Okay. 3 more. I'm going to take a drink here. Sip. One, 2, 3. And we're coming down through here. And we're going to pull and reinforce. Okay. I go through this one, then this one. Oops. There's so much room in there, my needle falls back out. So I guess I need to take care of my needle when I go through them. All right. Uh-oh. There we go. And back down through here and through this one again. And back through these 2. So I'm out to the outer edge. The outer edge right here. There we go. That's just not, it's not, let's move that. There we go. Just like that. I want them all positioned. See how this is lined up. These are all lined up. That's the way I want them all to line up. So now I'm going to get 3 more. I don't know how long this is going to make this bracelet. I hope it's going to make it long enough. And it's coming out the top, so we're going to come up through here and follow that thread. There we go. And now we're going to go back through all of them to reinforce it. Those 2, then these 2. Then back out to the end. Back out here to here. There we go. 3 more. 1, whoops, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to follow that thread. It's coming down, or that's where we're going. We're going down. Pull on the needle. There we go. Now we're going to reinforce. Go through these 2 beads right here. And then the next 2 right through here and back through the middle. And now we have to go reposition our needle out to the edge here. I'm going to go up through here, oops, hang on to the needle and pull. If you have to, fiddle with them to get it. I want that lined up just like that. Just like that. So now I have some bigger beads. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to do it. I don't know if I need 3 or if I need to do 4. I'm going to do 3. So then we're going to go through there. I'm going to do 3. So we're going to follow that thread. Go up through here and pull. Now we have some bigger beads. And I'm going to go back through all of them to reinforce them because they're really, really loose. Really loose. And now back through here, back through that small one again. And then we have to go back to reposition our needle out to this one here. So we're going to come through this one, and then this one, and then pull. There we go. All right, now I want that just like that. Okay, 3 more. So I guess I only needed 3. So I'm going to get rid of 1. This is called a right angle weave. Okay, we're going to follow that thread down through there. Pull, pull. There we go. Now we're going to uh-oh, this one's getting in there. There we go. Now we're going to go reinforce it. 1, 2. And then back through this one, and then the middle one again. And then reposition our needle out to the end, right there. On it. There we go. Just like that. Okay. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to follow that thread. Just like that. I got 1 extra here. And we're going to just keep going. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, it is really pretty. Okay, reinforce. We're going to go through these 2. Pull. And then these 2. This one and the middle one. Again. And pull. Oop. Oop. Where am I at? I went through the loop here. I don't want to go through the loop there. I'll end up making a knot. There we go. There we go. There we go. I had to figure out where I was at. Okay, now we're going to reposition out here to the end. Just like that. And we're going to do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to follow that thread. Down. Whoops, I don't even think I'm in through the bead. There we go. And pull. And we're going to go back through all of them to reinforce them. And we're going to go back down through this one and that middle one again. Then we have to reposition our needle out to the end. So we're going to go out through here and then through here. And now we're ready for our next one. Whoop. It's a little loose right now, but we're going to go back through it. So, get 3 more. I don't think this is going to make it long enough. This is very small. This is going to be small. I better get out more beads. 3, whoop. 3. I'm going to need more beads. So we're going to follow this thread. We're going to up through, follow that thread, and pull. And then we're going to go back through these 2, these 2, and reposition out to the end. So we're going to go back through these 2 again. Is this too close? It might be too close. I don't know. I want that right like that. So we got 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We're going to follow that thread. So we're going to come down through here. And then we're going to go up through and reinforce. And back, reposition our needle out to the end here. Go back through these 2. Pull and that down there like that. Want that there. Like that. There we go. 3 more. 2, 3. And we're going to follow that thread. Go up through here and pull. And reinforce. It's just same old until we get to the other end. Those 2, this one back through the middle, and then back through these 2, and pull. All right, I need some more big ones because this isn't going to make a very long bracelet, so I need to keep going somehow. Oh my goodness, I don't have any more big ones. I only have two big ones. All right, well, shall we make the center? Let's do something different with the center. We could do these. I don't know. 2, 3. I don't know. I guess we can just keep going. We got small, these, and then we go up to these. These two, we can't use them because there's only 2. So we got 3. Oh boy. 3, 3. I think this will do it. 3. I don't want to make it too long. So we just need a little bit here, I think. Is this where to go across? Oh, well, I don't know. We don't need that many. Because if this went across like that, and I got the smaller ones, it's not enough. So maybe we'll just do 2, 3. I don't know. I'm not real positive. Like I said, I don't do this very often, but I just want to do something different. So we're going to pick up 3. And these are bicones. Not really bicones. They don't have the sharp edges of a bicone, and I forget what they call them. So we got 3. Here's the thread. We're going to follow that thread and pull. Okay, that works. And then we're going to go back through, reinforce. There's 1. Oops. Go through these 2. That middle one again. And we have to reposition, get out to the end there. So we're going to go back through these 2. Well, let's go this way and then this way. And pull. Grab the needle and pull. Pull, pull, pull. And I'm running out of thread. So, I don't know. We're just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna figure this out as I go, I guess, because like I said, let's go with the green. I like green. Okay, now we're gonna follow that thread. So we're gonna go up through here, follow that thread, and pull. Oh, these ones are really easy to do. And go back through this one, and pull. Back through this one, and the middle one. Whoopsie. I got it tangled somehow. I got that. There we go. And pull. Pull, pull, pull. Okay, now we need to reposition, so we need to get back through this one, and then this one. Pull, nice and snug. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, back down through this one because we're going to follow that thread and pull. There we go. Up through this one. We're going to go back through all of them. Reinforce. Through here. Through here. Back through the middle. There we go. Just the way we want it. So we're going to go back up through this one and get out to the end. Right here. And pick up 3 more. There we go. And I think I'm going to use this one as my last one. Here's a couple of green. Here's green. All right, we'll do this one, and this one, and then I'm going to stop right there and then go back to the smaller ones. Because I don't think that we need much more. I think that's it. So we're going to reinforce. So we're going to go back through this one and this one. These ones are a little harder to do. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Pull. Back down through this one. And back through the middle. And pull. Now we have to reposition to get out to the end. So we're going to go through this one. And then this one. And pull. Okay, let's go back to the little ones, because the little ones, oh, you know what? Oh no, I don't have these big ones to go down to the, oh boy, look what I did. All right, well, I guess we're gonna go to the little ones. Oh no. So we're gonna have a lot more of the little ones on this side. Well, I tried. I need to redo this. I have to redo this. I think I have to redo this. Because I have to put some of these beads on this side so that it's even. Yep. That's what I have to do. So, I think I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm probably going to take 3 off. 1, 2, 3. So I got to take off back to here. Oh boy. Excuse me, hang on. So I think, excuse me, gosh. I'm going to go back in order to make this right. So I will be back. Okay, I went all the way out to the end. I got all the beads done. So now I'm at the end. I want to make a little loop here for this jump ring. So I'm just going to pick up these little tiny beads. Oh my goodness, where's the hole? Oh, I got it, found it. I found it, it was on there. 1. I'm not sure how many I need. 2, not really sure. Oh my gosh, I can't see the hole. 3, 4. Let's see, there's 4. 5, 6. Let's do 6. Finding the hole. There we go. All right, we're going to follow that. We're going to go back through and the needle the eye of the needle doesn't want to go through. Really? Oh no, no. That means I have to pick different beads. All right, well, that didn't work. All right, I thought I'd make these. All right, well, these got to go back in here somewhere. So let's put these in with these. Oh my goodness, hang on. Okay, I found some seed beads. I think these will work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go 6 around. Should we go 7? Let's go 7. Let's go back down. We're gonna go back down through here, follow the thread, pull. Oh yeah, that works. That looks really nice. There, can you see? There we go. Yeah. Maybe we should not do 7. Well, no. I'm going to leave it because the ring is going to pull on this. I thought 6, so it goes in between the thread, but we don't. We don't want it to. We don't want it to go in between the thread. So now we have to go back through all of them to reinforce what we just did. So I'm going to go back through this. There's 4 of them. Pull nice and snug. And back down. Oh my goodness. These 3. And then back through the middle. And pull. There we go. Should we go back through it one more time? No, because we're going to go back through. We're going to come back through it anyway. So I want to get over to this one here. Pull. And now what I'm going to do, oh, hang on. We need these. I had these out too. These are gold. These are actually, these were 40 bucks. Metallic 24 karat gold plated. So I want a few of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from this bead to this bead. So we're going to jump over kind of like this little bridge right here. So I'm going to go right here. So I'm going to pick up 2 of these, a gold, and then 2 more. I'm just guessing to see how many it'll take to get over there. And then pull. We're going to have like a little, oh, that's too much. I think that's too much. I don't want that much. I just want it to go from bridge to bridge. without being there. That's too much. All right, we're gonna go back. So we're not, whoops. Oh no. Came back, but then I came back through a loop here. Right through there. Okay. I don't know what to do. So we're gonna go, maybe we should do bicones. We'll do bicones, maybe. Bicones seem to work very well. Okay, this gold goes over here, these go over here. And now I'm gonna get bicones out. Oh boy. I have a few. I want to alright. Should we pick up like a bead and then a bicone and then a bead? Let's see how that works. See how that looks anyway. There we go. Well, that kind of bites. I want kind of wanted some gold in there. Well, all right. Let's see what this looks like. We're gonna do one of these, a bicone. Back to another seed bead. I'm getting the mat. And back through here. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh my goodness. I'm not so sure. Come on, I just want it to stay there. I want it to be tight. I want to look at it. It's too many beads. So just do a bicone. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna go back here. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I am not a master at this. Uh-oh, and I came through a loop here. Came through a loop here. I just want to go back through these beads, pull these beads back out. So back through these. Three here. Whoops. Yeah. All right. Well, I had this to get taken care of now. Go back through this. Feels tight. I don't know if I want to go back through it or not because it might make another hole or another knot. Okay, now we're back where we were. I'm underneath here. Okay, I'm just underneath here. Oh my goodness. See what I mean? Not an expert. Oh my goodness. All right, just pull this needle right like that. Pull this thread. There we go. Now we got our beads. All right. So that means these three can't be like that. So we'll just do a bicone. All right, you want to see how I thread the needle? I flattened it out just a little bit on the end. Can you see that? There, yeah. It's flat. And I'm going to take my down in here. And take the eye of the needle, go right over the top of it. Roll my fingers. Get a hold of it and pull. There we go. Just like that. Okie dokie. Alright. We're going to figure this out. One bicone. Whoops. To jump from here to here. So pull it. See what it looks like. Oh, that fits perfectly. Oh. Alright, well, I guess we're going bicones. Alright, let's get some bicones out. Bicones. 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 I don't think we'll need a whole lot. We just need one from one bridge to the next. Alrighty. That's what we're doing. So, pick up a bicone. Oh my goodness. Today. And then we're going to go through here. Pull. And tighten it up. There we go. And we're going to get another bicone. And we're going to go through here. Oh my goodness. Through here. Just that one. Twisted. There we go. Another bicone. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to go through this one. And another bicone. And we're going to go through this one. And another bicone. This one's really easy. This is super easy. Ouch! I just poked myself. Super easy. Just going to keep going with the bicones. See how it's curving? We don't want that to curve. Uh-oh. Straighten it out now. Pulling too tight on it probably. So all right, I'm just cruising along here. Now we're into these bicones. Let's see how that works. In here. It's fine. And next bicone. And the next bicone. So I don't know if you guys like this. Make a comment. Let me know. So like I said, I'm not an expert at this, but I thought I'd do something different besides stringing a necklace. I do have some other talents. This one is just, like I said, I'm trying. It's looking pretty though. So we're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and then we're going to go across to the other side, and then we're going to do the other side full of bicones so that we're even. And we're running out of thread. We're almost to the end. Almost to the end here. So we got this little one right here. And another one. Go through this one. And then they're lining up really nicely. I guess once I do the other side, I think I'm done. Usually I go through a couple of times doing stuff. All right, we're almost to the end here. This is the last one for this side. Then we need to make, it's kind of wavy, isn't it? I'm hoping that'll work its way out once we do the other side. So now I need to get rid of this bead here. And then we're going to pick up these seed beads and do the end. We're going to do this, the clasp, this, whoops, 1, 2. So we got all that. So we're coming out of here. That ain't gonna work. I picked it up too soon. All right, let's lay it down. Let's get through this top one here. Now we're gonna make a loop. 1, 2, the clasp. Maybe I should go 3. 1, 2. And now I'm going to follow this thread right down, back down through here. No. This one's in the way. And that will work. But I want to go back through here. This thread is in the way. What do I do? That thread is in the way. Oh, I went back through it. See this thread? I gotta get rid of it. I think I can cut it off now that I've gone through. But, all right, we're gonna go back through here. And then I gotta reinforce. All right, I'm gonna go back through here, these two, the clasp, and the other 2 seed beads. All right, and I don't know what it's going to look like here. What's going on? There. Okay. Now that we've gone, this is not it. This is my thread right here. Go through here again. And I'm going to go through again. 1, 2, clasp, and then these 2, and then I think I'm going to end this. And then we're going to go back through here again. And then we're going to start doing our bridge down here. And I think I'm going to tie off. I think I should tie this off, but I'm going to do a couple. I'm going to do a couple. So we're going to go through here. Yeah, I'm going to tie off this. This is my second one, and then I'm going to tie this off and get another thread started. All right. There we go. Now this one's got to get weaved in. So I'm going to go through here. And then I want to make a, go through this thread here, underneath the thread, and then I'm going to go back through the loop, pull, and then we're going to go back through here. Just kind of go in and out of your beads. Just to kind of get it all woven in. Tie a few knots, go through this bridge right here underneath that thread, and then I'm going to go back through the loop, tie a knot. So there's my second knot, and then I'm going to finish off the tail. I'm going to just be done with it right about here. All right, let's tie a knot and cut it. I want that one out of there. Get that long one out of there. God, that guy is just in my way. Okay, we're gonna snip this one off, and or we could burn it off. I think I'll burn it off. It'd be easier than trying to get down in there and snip it. So let me get my little torch out. Hold up my thread. This one's got to get woven in, and turn this on and wait for it to get red, and there we go. All done. Took care of that. And I need my piece back. Okay. Well, we need to do the other side, so now I need some thread. I don't know how much. I'm not gonna do a wingspan because that wingspan got me all the way around all this, all the way down and back. So I'm going to just do a short little, I'm using Fireline 6-pound. So I'm just gonna pull out a little bit just to go down through here and then back up just to reinforce. Maybe I'll go reinforce a couple times. All right, I think that's good. Let's snip this off. How much is this? Yeah, that's plenty. All right, snip. Put that over there. We're going to flatten this end just a wee bit. Take a little bit of the end and flatten it just like that. Just like that. Might be a little too flared out, but we're going to take our needle hole and pull this down between our fingers, let it disappear, and then we're going to put that needle hole just above it and roll. All right. Oh, didn't get it. See, it's flared out a little too much, I think. All right, let's try this. Needle hole. I got it. Grab a hold of it. Grab a hold of it on this side and pull. There we go. Whoops. I thought it was in there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Last time I did this, it was loop and done. Well, now I'm wrecking the end. Let's just... Yeah, the end is probably not working out to the best for me. Got it. We're threaded. All right. Oh my goodness. I think now I gotta weave this one in so that we don't have a tail. So I have 2 beads on this side. So let's just start weaving this in. We're just going to weave it in and pull until you got like a tail. There's a tail. And we're going to just keep going through beads, maybe in a circle. Pull, pull, and I pulled it out. Oh my goodness, I am not doing very well here. I am so sorry. But, all right, we're going to pull in through, leave a tail, and then weave through some beads. There we go. And then I'm going to go through here. And then probably make a knot. Can I go through there? Well, that's the only way I can go. I'm coming out of that bicone. All right, I'm going to come through here. And then we're going to make a knot. Through a bridge down there. Bridge is like a thread coming from one place to the next. What do I have going on here? That one, see, that one just keeps getting in my way. All right, now I can pull, 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 pull. What is... I have this thread and this thread. Oh, pull. I just have to pull a little harder. Oh, I'm going to pull that thread right out. Oh, goodness. Come through here. Come through here. And make a knot. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to stop recording because I am just not doing very good. I'm going through this loop. I don't want to go through that loop. And I want this guy to stay out of my way. And I'm going to tie this off. Through the loop and make a knot. Get this guy out of here again. All right, we're going to pre-position, and we're going to get it back over here. So we're going to go through here, through here. Let's make a knot just to secure that is not going to come out. Go up through the loop. There we go. Get this guy out of here. This guy is in the way too. There we go. Okay, now we're in position to keep going. Now, bicone, jump across, and go through here. These are the ends. There, these two ends. I should probably tie off that, or burn off that one end. Because now that we're woven through, it's just doesn't need to be there. In fact, do that right now. Burn. Oops. Get rid of that one. I don't know how people do this. Throw a loop here. What is going on now? There, that thread is throwing me for a loop. And now I want to go back through here, I guess. There we go. Pull it down. And another bicone. Just go through, all we have to do is go through this one. Just go through this bead. There we go. And pull. That guy, I'm just going to burn him off. He's just getting in my way. Burn. He is in my way. There. Now I have one thread. No dangles, no. Oh, he's not fitting in there because it's so tight. Oh, no. Well, I tried, people. This is not turning out very well at all. But I think I'm going to go ahead and post this just because I don't know. There's one. Got these big bicone or these big beads. So they're fitting through the big beads just fine. No, don't come around like that. Sliding right in. And then we're going to slide right into this one. See how it's fitting right in there? It's fitting right in. And then we're going to go through this bicone. There we go. And then this bicone. There we go. Okay. We're getting somewhere now. Get it to lay down. And oh my goodness. Down through here. And another bicone. Down through here. This one. Down through here. And another bicone. Jeez. Okay. Down through here. Another bicone. Now we're going through the little ones. See how it fits. It's curled. I thought it would undo while I did this side, but it did not. And we're gonna finish this up. Ouch. Poked myself. And I think this is our last one. Oh, we got one more. One more. One more. And then we're going to tie this off. There we go. Now we're going to go through these seed beads. And Then we're going to go down and tie it off. And then I'm going to look at it. I'm probably going to take it all, cut it all apart. I don't know. Because it's, I don't know. Oh, this is getting tight. It's gone through there many times. All right. Now we just gotta weave it through and tie it off. Well, actually, I think I'll just weave it through and burn it off. Okay, up through here. And I'll go through that bridge that's right there. And go through the loop. I want to go through the loop here. Through this loop and pull. There we go. And back down through here. Okay, well, that is the end of this fiasco. So I'm going to tie this off, make another knot, and then I'm going to weave through a couple more beads, and then I'm going to burn it. Ugh, it's tight. What's going on? That's not, there we go. Okay, we're good. Down through here and back across through here, and I think I'm going to make a knot. Where am I at? I'm going to go through this thread bridge here. Wow, nice and snug. Make a hole or a knot and pull. All right, I'm done. These aren't very tight. We see these are not very tight. All right, let's just burn this off. Okay. Well, I tried. Here's my clasp. And then all we have to do is take this jump ring, get my bent nose, put it up towards the top, tweak it open, slip it through here. Wow. Okay. There we go. And now we're going to tighten it up. Close it up. And there's our bracelet, but it's twisted at the ends here. It's very twisted. Okay, I scoop all this up. My bracelet is like, oh my goodness. Okay, scoop. I need to scoop all this off to the side. All right, there is our bracelet. There's our bracelet. That's what we did. But that's a right angle weave, and it didn't go very smoothly at all, but I did it. I tried, and I gave you something else to look at. Alright, that's the end of this video, people. If you like this video, hit subscribe. Otherwise, if you don't want to hit subscribe and ring that little bell, you can always hit the like button. And then check out my Etsy shop. And until next time, happy beading.